we just completed the first sector with the Kestrel Type A. Now we have to decide whether we're going to go to Rebel controlled or Pirate controlled. One thing to do is actually look at the sectors that come afterwards as well, because it actually splits off and we can't cross over after that point. So I think I'm going to go for Rebel controlled. This gives us the option to go to that civilian sector next. Once the Federation forces were scattered, the rebels came down hard on the locals here. Between the tax collectors and military bases, the rebel presence in this sector is high. So we're running the Kestrel Type A. The only upgrades I've done so far is I've swapped out the Artemis for a Burst Laser Mark 1, and we've done some upgrading to the engine system as well. Just that upgrade to the weapon system is probably going to put us in very good standing for the end game as well. We probably won't need to upgrade our weapons for a little while here as well. We might work on getting the shields and the engines upgraded instead. A store straight away, which is not any use to us. We've only got 12 scrap at the moment. Let's grab the distress beacon instead. We arrived to find a ship floating among the debris. Hello, our impulse drives are shot and we can't jump. Can you give us some fuel? Yeah, sure. -2 and we get 28 scrap. That was definitely worth it. Let's go for... I want to get that second layer of shields online if I can. Let's go for buffer initially. I feel pretty confident in spending all of my scrap on defences at this point with the weapons that we've currently got. We've essentially got 5 shots every 10 seconds. You arrive near a small rebel refueling depot. Your ship is being scanned multiple times, so they must recognise you, but there appears to be no combat-ready ships in the vicinity. The only message you receive is a denial to your request to dock at the depot. Rude. Let's move on. Let's make sure we can actually make it to the exit beacon here as well. Yep. Do not want to get trapped in a dead end. You arrive in the sector and are greeted by a science vessel waiting by the beacon. They hail you. We find ourselves low on fuel and have a proposition. We don't need drone parts. Pretty uneventful hostile sector so far. Ship is hailed. This is an automated message. Resisting our takeover is pointless. Prepare to die. It appears this rebel ship is run by an AI. Beam drone, just the missile. Let's wait for them to fire their missile that will boost our engines for that shot. We should better take them down fairly quickly here. As long as we... Let's go burst laser to their weapons and then we'll go... Or burst laser 2 to their weapon system and then burst laser 1 to their drone system. Missile away, let's boost our engines up to 25% evasion. Burst laser 2 to their weapons. Shot to our action, that's fine, we'll get that repaired in a minute. And then burst laser 1 to their drone system. Excellent. Let's get our auction repaired. We don't need fast weapons charging now that their weapon system is down. And we'll go for their shields and their piloting system. Auction repaired, let's put our auction back on. We don't need high evasion anymore. And we should better finish them off with the next shot. Ship explodes, we get 1 fuel, 1 drone part and 18 scrap. A rebel autonomous scout is exploring this beacon. You attempt to hide behind a nearby moon, but the ship finds you and begins its assault. Apparently it's FTL as well, trying to get away. They've got an ion weapon and a laser charger. No shields though. Should be able to take these guys out pretty quickly. Let's boost our evasion for the duration of this fight as well. They've got decent evasion, they've dodged a few of our shots. Weapons down, ship destroyed, pretty easy fight. Put our auction back on. Ship breaks apart and you feel relief in the knowledge that you will hopefully still be 1 step ahead of the fleet. 2 missiles, 1 drone part and 11 scrap. 49 scrap. Let us get that and then we just have to get the reactor power to get it powered up. Let's try and avoid the nebulas as much as possible here as well. And jump straight to a pulsar instead. Although, what sort of drone do they have? Nothing that's actually going to attack our ship, and they've only got a single shot laser weapon as well. Let's concentrate on taking down their weapons here. Let's go burst to their shields, and burst 1 to their weapons. Nice. Our shields are down, but their weapons are down, so we don't need to worry about that too much. Their drone system's down as well, so if they've got a repair drone, they can't do repairs at the moment, but let's make sure that stays that way. They're trying to get away. They're offering a surrender. Pretty poor surrender offer for Sector 2. 2 fuel, 1 missile, and 11 scrap. No surrender for that. We'll be able to finish them off with the next shot. Now that we've got 2 fires, 2 weapons firing all the time, we should be able to get our weapons experience up pretty quickly as well. If we don't get massive iron damage here. And they've jumped away. Oh my goodness, that is very annoying. I think we're still far enough ahead of the fleet to actually get to the exit before fighting the fleet. Yeah, it's very dangerous fighting at pulsars because your fortunes can change very quickly. Yeah, we're still miles ahead of the fleet. Doesn't matter too much. Into an asteroid field. Shields are up, hopefully. No, they are not. Shields up, please. Let's go... First 2. Let's go 2 shields instead. Let's put power to evasion as well. Let's try and take down their shields. Lucky miss. Another lucky miss. Getting a few misses here, so our evasion's going up. Shields down there. Let's go to their weapons next. There goes our sensors. A fire as well. I can hear fire in the sensor room. And piloting and engines have leveled up, so our evasion's up to 29% now. Weapons down on their ship. Let's go to their piloting. We'll put that fire out in a second. Ship destroyed by an asteroid. Nice. Okay, let's get the fire out there. Put our auction. Actually, we'll leave the auction off now. We get 3 fuel, 1 drone part, and 24 scrap from that fight. We'll have to get these guys healed up in a second as well. Good, fire out. Open the internal doors, turn the auction back on. And we've got a hull breach somewhere, so we do not want the auction back on. We do not want the internal doors open, I should say. Not looking good for these guys. Let's repair the sensors later on, get these guys healed up first. See if we can find that hull breach. Is it not in... It might be there's a hull breach in the sensor room. Let's have a quick peek. Nope. Somewhere else in the ship. Down the back end of the ship somewhere. I'm not sure where the hull breach was. Maybe it was just an open door. Let's get these 2 guys fully healed up. Then we'll move on. Good. And back off. I would like to get more reactor power here so we can actually get the shields powered up all the time. We'll leave the weapons powered up for now though. Ooh, a plasma storm. Jump into a sector of the nebula beset by plasma storm. An automated rebel scout stationed at the beacon moves into attack. Let's try and outrun it. Doesn't work. They've got no shields. Plasma storm though, very annoying. Let's put power to burst 1. And what's our weapon firing time like at the moment? It's still not leveled up, so it's not going to be that fast. Our shield's going to be useful here. Not really. Let's put power into engines instead. Put a little bit of power into engines. Let's put power into weapons. Let's try and finish them off as quickly as possible. Go weapons, go. Shot to engines. I'll take the hit. There's their weapons gone. Yep, this guy will be able to repair our weapons pretty quickly. Not our weapons, our engines. Then we'll take out their engines. And their piloting. Ship destroyed. Power back to options. Depower those weapons. Power to engines instead. 1 crew member needs healing. We'll do that before we move on as well. We get 1 missile, 1 drone part, and 26 scrap from those guys. Can we buy stuff here? I think we can. Yeah. let's get 2 reactors power so we can power the shields fully. As soon as we leave the plasma storm, that is. And we can grab 1 more beacon before we go to the exit as well. A small shuttle appears on the local radar. It turns out it's a rebel automated scout with a cloak this early in the game. Seems unusual. Power to shields, power to engines. I've only got 2 shots, so they're pretty much screwed against us. We can actually use these guys to level up if we wanted to here. Although evasion's already pretty high, so we don't have anyone on shield, so it's not really worth it. Well, let's just take them out. We'll take out their cloaking system first. And I suppose evasion next. Their weapons are no threat to us, so we don't need to worry about taking those out too much. Let's actually split the weapons between engines and piloting here. Very easy kill. 1 missile, 1 drone part, and 23 scrap. Onto the exit beacon we go. Might actually do a little bit more upgrading for the engine system here in a minute as well. Scanners are showing intelligent life forms on a nearby planet. Trying to communicate peacefully. And we get nothing. Okay, let's have a quick look, see what we've got coming up in the next sector. Uncharted Nebula. I'll probably avoid that and we'll go to the Zoltan control instead. But I'm going to leave it there for now, and I'll see you guys next time.